Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and we are speaking about spiritual battles that we face. And on Sunday, I spoke about the battle formation that we need to be part of to overcome the onslaught of the enemy. Now, this morning, I want to ask you this. In your battle, who is leading the charge? Remember this. We need to know who is leading the charge. Who is in the front? Who is the one that is forwarding and taking me into the battle? Who is the one that I'm standing behind? Who is the one that is leading me into the battle that I'm about to face? Now again, battles are there. We will face battles every single day of our lives. Not so, my greatest battle is food. I love food. My greatest enemy is the fridge. Yeah, and as amazingly, my fridge has a mirror, a massive mirror on the front. So every time I come to that fridge, I look at myself, I take a glimpse of myself. Do I really need to put that into my body? And so again, we come and we know that there are so many other battles that we are faced with every single day of our lives. Now, Exodus chapter 14, verse 13 says, "But Moses told the people, 'Do not be afraid.'" Notice that every time God takes us into battle, he says, do not be afraid. We need to be unafraid of the enemy that is there before us, the battle that we are about to enter into, the battle that we're about to face. He says, stand firm, and you will see the Lord's salvation, which he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians you see today will you never see again. What a statement. Can you imagine the battle that you are about to enter into? God says, stand firm, take courage. God is your Savior. God is the one that will give you the salvation that is needed over the enemy, deliver you from the things that the enemy is trying to place upon you. And God is going to be the one, the forerunner. He's going to be the one that's going to lead you into battle. He wants to lead you into battle. And so we need to put our faith and trust in God. You see, when Moses saw the army of the Egyptians approaching to recapture them, even destroy them, he knew who would lead the charge against the Egyptian army. He came again back to God and he said, God, you were there to help me to deliver these people. Now I am standing ready for a major battle, and I know that I cannot accomplish this battle on my own. I need you to lead the battle charge. I need you to take control of the battle. You see, his commander-in-chief was the God of Israel that would lead him. Your commander-in-chief is still the same. He has not changed. God is still there to help you, to give you a battle plan. And the battle plan that he might give to you will not always be your battle plan. You see, look what God used. God used the Red Sea as his battle plan to destroy the enemy of the Israelites during that time. And so he uses an unconventional weapon to overthrow the army of the Egyptians. Now, when God fights on your behalf, he will always surprise one in the weapons that he uses. Now, he will not always use the same weapons that you might have in mind of how to overcome the obstacle or the battle or the situation that you face. God says, let me lead, and I will show you what weapon I can use. You see, God says, I'm the creator of all things, and so I can call all things into play that I can use for you, to benefit you, to help you, to overcome the battle that you're about to face. Moses, I want you to stand back, and I want to show you that I'm going to use the Red Sea as a weapon, and it will destroy the army of the Egyptians. You will never have to face them again. We know when Israel faced Goliath, God used a young shepherd boy with a slingshot, unconventional weapon. You see, we often underestimate the weapons that God can use, and how could an ocean or a small stone bring down an army? God says nothing is impossible with him when you put your faith and your trust in him. You see, when God is on your side, all things become possible. I want you again, once more, as you face possibly a battle that nobody else knows about but yourself, and you look at this battle and you say, God, how am I going to overcome this obstacle? How am I going to win this battle? Everything seems to be collapsing around about me. God says, put your faith and your trust in me, and I will show you what I'm able to do. Because what I'm able to do might even surprise you at the end of the day of the weapons I use to overthrow your enemy. So come on, today, as you face that battle, allow God to lead you into that battle.